love story. But I think ultimately the themes within it are it's about redemption, it's about sort of building bridges, it raises certain sections of society, and I thought that was very important.
Very, very jet lag, but yeah, no, I didn't want to miss it.
Yeah, I do that thing of summing her up, but I know she's great fun sort of off camera. I guess that's the joy. Really excited to see part of this with going on a Keira, yeah, we're hopeful. I mean, you know.
After the end of the Second World War, so his responsibility is to help feed starving German people. He invites his British wife.
I mean, I think in a funny way it's about division, but actually it's about redemption, and it's about building bridges and how two sides can actually come together and to see each other as human beings again. So I think at a point when we're so divided and there's such divisive rhetoric, I think it's really interesting to think about a time where actually that generation triumphed and came together and rebuilt something that at the time must have seemed post-apocalyptic.
Hopefully people realize the importance of trying to understand the other side. I feel like that's something we're missing in our society today, and we're becoming more and more polarized, and with the identity politics or tribalism, where we stick with our group, and the confirmation bias, where we're on social media following people that are like-minded, have same opinions. Instead of trying to, even though you don't necessarily agree with the other side, at least try to have a conversation.
I think this film has an extraordinary message to say to people. It's about how, as individuals, we can all work towards compassion, forgiveness, and reconciliation. And we're in a world where people are, I feel, slinging a lot of mud at each other. And actually, if we just stop and listen to the other side and stretch out our hands, then we will get a lot further, and we will be able to teach our young people how human beings ought to behave to each other. And I think that's important. I'd say the other thing is actually we're not about nations and patriotism. It's actually about human beings and human beings relating to each other, as the British did so brilliantly in 1945, when we could really have left Germany to sink on its knees, and we helped them stand up on their own 2 feet.